Hey everybody, it is time to... What time is it, D?
Oh, time to cook like
Candy. Alright guys, so today D is here. D is my son, my bonus son. And he's here from Cali, and D's favorite food is what?
shrimp Alfredo, you know.
Shrimp Alfredo. And I've never cooked it before on the show, so D's actually gonna learn how to make his favorite dish from me from scratch. So I guess if you want to see it, here it goes. All right, D. So the best thing about making any type of Alfredo with pasta is you get to choose what type of pasta you want. So what kind of pasta do you want to use?
Let's check.
I hope my pantry clean when you open it. Okay, it ain't bad. So which pasta?
You know, kind of feeling this.
The penne pasta?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So let everybody know the ingredients so we can get started.
All right. So we got some penne pasta.
Mm-hmm.
We got an Italian mixed cheese.
Why the Italian mix?
Cause you know, we in an Italian dish, so we gotta carry on the tradition. You feel me? We got just some raw shrimp. We don't want to do all that work. We gotta take shortcuts. Well,
the raw shrimp is better because if you get cooked shrimp, it may overcook.
Well, we work smarter, not harder.
Okay. That's all?
That's it.
So we're going to use some Parmesan cheese, some heavy whipping cream, and then we're going to use some butter and some fresh garlic. And I think we still got some fresh parsley, right?
I believe so.
So we may have to add some fresh parsley in there. And then without further ado, D, let's get started.
Let's go.
Huh?
Which pot? Any of them?
Those are small.
Some bigger one?
Yeah, because ideally, how many people are you feeding?
3, 4, because tomorrow.
So then that's 6, yeah. So you got to find a pot that looks like it's big enough for pasta for 6. I don't think that's big enough for pasta for 6 either.
Okay, we're doing the pasta.
Pasta under there? Boom! We're going to use that pot. Okay. Let's boil some water, and then we'll start with our shrimp. How much water are you going to add?
How much am I gonna add?
I don't know. I think that's enough. You don't want to fill it up. Probably a quarter way.
Like that?
A little more. So maybe a little over a quarter, but not a half at all. Okay. All right. So grab a pan and yeah, we're gonna get started for real this time. You can put it on a high heat so that it can boil faster. All right, so boom, you're gonna grab your shrimp now and empty them into a bowl and run cold water on them. Wait, that was not slanted like that.
I know, I'm about to get this one.
Updated the sign.
Is it good?
I mean, you this trial and error, because if I tell you everything, you're not gonna learn.
You're supposed to be helping me make this.
Good, let's see if it's good enough or if it's too much or something. So what you doing now? For what? Why are you doing that?
We gotta set it in the bowl.
Outside of the packet, yeah.
That's how I'm looking for.
What's the purpose of putting it in the water?
To be fast.
Okay, you are listening. Was that enough water? All right, so we're gonna defrost this shrimp, and then we're gonna clean them, because even though they say clean and devein, sometimes they're not clean, so we want to make sure we're cleaning them, okay? So once we defrost them, then I'll show you that next step.
Okay, I see the water boiling.
It's boiling?
Yes.
So what you gotta do?
You know, I gotta give me 3 cups of this, and you know, scoop them, finesse them in there, dangle them. 3
or 4 cups, I mean, because Yeah, 3 or 4 cups.
I'll trust you.
Just boil them, and then we'll be back. Okay, so you're gonna sprinkle a little salt in your water. Not too much, but the salt cuts down the starch on the pasta, and it helps it break apart. So, you know, if it's really starchy, it'll stick together. So you want to just cut down to make sure that, you know, you can grab a big spoon and stir that around. Yep, mix them around. Pick them up, drop them, make sure that they're loosened so that that salt water can get all in and through there. And guess what? It's time for us to knock out that shrimp. You excited?
Yes. All right, so, you know, I had this, you know, slice to the backs, see if there was some dookie in there.
Did you have to say it like that?
I had to do it.
Okay, the shrimp is clean, right?
Shrimp is clean. It's all Gucci.
No poop.
No dookie.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're gonna season this shrimp up, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the saute to saute it, okay? So seasoning, go to the season cabinet, and you're gonna grab out the Old Bay, some seasoned salt. You can do some onion powder, garlic powder. That was garlic pepper. You can grab that. The one on the bottom that you picked up.
Okay.
All right.
Some Old Bay?
Yeah, Old Bay. And it should be like a Cajun. All right, D, so you're gonna lightly season them. I would omit the seasoned salt because you got that Creole seasoning over there and it's a little sharp. So you're gonna lightly season. You know how to lightly season?
I can do my best.
Let's see.
Hold on, let me get it right.
That's too light. Because you got to remember, you got to toss it in on all of the shrimp. There you go. I'll do a little more. All right, so you're going to hit it with all of those seasonings. You got some onion powder. You got some garlic pepper. And Old Bay, you're going to go ahead and put a coating of all of those lightly seasoned. And then you're going to toss those up, okay?
Alrighty.
That's crunchy, and I ain't bought none yet. You're being too nice to it. There you go. Go ahead. Next.
All right. That's it?
Yeah, you're gonna talk. You see, you're not trying to overpower it with flavor, but you're good.
Okay.
It's gonna go a long way. Shrimp has its own flavor anyway.
True
You
that.
can hit it with a little more Old Bay than you did with that spicy stuff, because the Old Bay is gonna give it your seafood flavor. Yeah, you gotta shake them. All right.
Maybe with some of that lemon pepper.
Garlic pepper.
Oh.
You know what? You need to get a fresh lemon too, because you're gonna use that in your sauce.
Okay.
You're gonna use your hands. We're gonna put the lemon on next, but you're gonna mix this together. Toss it. Yeah, make sure all of it gets the flavors.
You know, clean the bowl.
Yep, make it make sense. Mix it all in. Mix it all in. Everything looks nice and seasoned to you?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so.
I like to show my food a little bit of extra love, though.
Okay, I think you should wash your hands now. And I think we should, I think we're good. All right, so you're going to put your pan on the stove and you're going to cut a half stick of your butter and put it in there, okay?
All right.
Put it in there, turn it on, and then once it melts down, we're going to add our shrimp and our garlic from the jar.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so D's butter has melted down, and now what are you going to do, D?
No, set my little things flat.
Try to move fast though, because they cooking as you should drop them. You can drop them. You like grab them and drop them. And you can toss them. Because those are going to be coming out by the time you put them in there. More like...
Oh.
Because these are going to be done. It don't take them long. They start to get pink and you're good. And you don't want them to overcook. Because if they overcook, they get tough. Alright, so what you doing, D?
Just getting all the raw ones. You know, showing them a little love in the middle. So they could get some cook time. So they could turn pink like the homies.
Like the homies?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to saute these until they're done, and they're done when they turn pink, bright pink.
Yes.
And for the most part, they're almost all the way done. So we're going to kind of saute them around, toss them around a little so that they all can get the love. And then we're going to remove them from this, and we're going to use the sauce at the bottom. And we're going to make our sauce.
Okay.
These are almost ready. You're going to cut you a fresh lemon in half and just kind of squeeze the lemon juice across this. And the lemon juice is really good for the flavor of any seafood, but it's also going to be good on your Alfredo sauce. You can use white wine or certain flavored vinegars, but the lemon juice is going to do the trick when it comes down to the sauce.
I'm about to put extra white wine because we're about to turn up. So
We're using the lemon instead of wine.
we don't add something in there for that.
We ain't got no white wine. All right, grab your bowl, and you're going to transfer this shrimp out of here, and you're going to put it back in your bowl. Yep. All of our shrimp is out. Now you're going to add a little more butter to this sauce. And you're going to add about a teaspoon of your garlic from the jar that I don't like, but no, you're going to cut that in half. So a half of the half, what's that? A quarter? A fourth? So you're going to do a fourth of the stick of butter. Drop it in your sauce. Come on now, cook. You need to move fast. You need to move fast because everything don't stop for you, so you got to be ready. So now grab a spoon, and you're going to spoon out some of that garlic, and you're going to drop the garlic in here, and you're going to let that garlic saute a little. She irritated. Tiana don't help us no more, so she like to just come eat. Try not to get it with a lot. Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm so sorry.
Is this overcooked?
Don't come down here asking questions about is it overcooked.
Y'all should have let me do it now. Y'all gonna be overcooked in the shrimp.
I messed up on that shit.
All right, D, come on. D, you ain't got time to play with her. I need you to mix
Don't
this.
play with it. Don't play with it.
I need you to mix this. You
Don't
got to
play
break
with it
that up
now.
and mix it around so
You
it's
gotta get all in
flavor.
there together.
Just blend it. Yeah.
Blend it.
Mix it around.
Mix it around.
Hey, don't splash.
Don't splash. Don't splash. Don't be too loud.
Both of y'all get
So when the butter melts,
You can leave.
Ryan used to tell us that all the time.
Yeah, my y'all sister used to check us out.
All right, so once that butter melts, you're going to allow that garlic to cook down a
You need to
little.
turn that down.
We okay, Tiana. You love cooking everything
too
on low.
up. It's too up.
All right, it's 2 up. That don't make sense.
Yeah, that way.
Okay, D, now go ahead and... All right, so now...
These scraps overcooked.
You're going to now you're going to start to make your sauce because you got the garlic in here. It's all whipped in and it's cooking. Okay? You're going to grab your heavy whipping cream, shake it up a lot, a little harder. All right, now open it up and bring it over here and pour it. Pour about half of the jug. He has a small jug, guys. Pour about half of it. And then grab your whisk. How you gonna block the camera?
Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm cooking.
Now grab your whisk and start whisking it. Did you put half in?
Yeah.
All right, now grab your whisk and whisk it together. Whisk it, whisk it, whisk it. And don't go wild because it'll splash, but you do want to whisk it. And you're just blending all the flavors. Once this comes back to a boil, once you blended it, it'll come back to a hard boil. Then we're going to start adding our cheeses. You got your Parmesan that's in that grated bottle, the Kraft grated Parmesan. You're going to do that one first. Nope, the one that's in the green bottle. You're going to mix that in. Probably about, yep, a little more. Now you're going to grab your whisk and whisk that more. After you added your grated Parmesan, hit it with a little more grated Parmesan, just a little. All right. Now you're going to grab your lemon juice, or your other half of your lemon, and you're going to squeeze that in. All right, now you're going to whip that up with your whisk. That's good enough. Whisk it. Whisk it good. Yeah, it's getting creamy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and add your cheese. Mm-hmm. And we're going to turn this down. Add about half of that bag of cheese. And sprinkle it around, because if you leave it in one spot, it's going to kind of get clunky in that spot. So just drizzle it around the sauce. Try to do this motion fast because you have to whisk it in and make it creamy. Otherwise, it'll get sticky and cheesy. That's enough for right now. So now you're going to whisk that. Make sure you whisk it. Don't let it stick to the pan. Make sure you need all that. All right, so that is your Alfredo sauce, okay? You can sprinkle some pepper, some salt to taste if it doesn't taste right. But right now, you're going to grab all of that shrimp and you're going to pour that shrimp into this sauce. And then you're going to use your spoon. Yep, you can just spoon it in. And we're going to turn this heat all the way on low because you don't want your shrimp to cook too much. Come on, faster than that. You go slow, you wait, you're messing up the even temps of the cooking. You can actually just pour that all in along with the sauce from the shrimp that came off when you cooked it. Okay, now you're gonna stir that. Stir it all until it's all creamy. Guys, this is your shrimp Alfredo sauce. And once he gets all of this shrimp tossed in this sauce without splashing. Yep. Just try to fold it. So when I say stir, usually it's like you're folding it. Yep, you're folding it in. All right. So this is going to thicken a little. Yes. So here's our shrimp Alfredo. And we're going to let this thicken just a little. It looks amazing. And then once we let it thicken, we will pour it over our pasta. You know what? Skip it. Let's bring the pasta on out. Add your pasta to this pot. Okay? I'm trying to help him cook. Okay, now grab this and pour it into that pasta and just toss it that way. There you go. And toss it. You can put the whisk down. Yep. Toss it, toss it, toss it. And guys, he did that. He definitely did that. It looks so good. So D, you're gonna come back and you're just gonna topple this with a little more cheese. And you're gonna stir it in so that it becomes a happy family. Yeah, a little more. And then you stir it in and we're ready to plate. Yes, sir.
And here, we'll get the details, is the final presentation of my shrimp Alfredo. You get me? Sheesh. And I'm about to eat bony African feet. Is that right, Auntie?
What?
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.